welcome back. Today is the final weigh-in for the Cize program. I was a little nervous at first, just knowing that this was the last day. I wasn't sure what kind of results I was going to see overall. So I'm going to start by saying that when I started this program 4 weeks ago, I was at 201.8 pounds officially on that first day. When I weighed in this morning before work, I was down to 193.6. That's down just over 8 pounds in 4 weeks. That's pretty impressive for me. I have lost more weight, less weight, doing other things in that amount of time, but I've never felt the way that I felt doing Cize. It is a lot of fun. It is pretty hard, especially for someone who doesn't have a lot of, physical activity in their background. But I was really excited to see that dramatic of a drop without it being too much and worrying about gaining it back afterwards or, not losing enough. So that really made me feel really good. The part I was the most stressed about was the actual physical measurements. Personally, I haven't seen too much of a difference in how I look. I've had a few comments about how my face has been thinning out a little bit. I was able, for the first time since I can remember, wear boots that come up over the calf muscle. My calves have always been too big to do that, and I was able to do that the other night when I went out with my friends, so that was a big milestone for me. It's not something I was expecting. I've also noticed for myself, my fingers are thinning out. I had really, really thick fingers before, but they are starting to thin out a little bit. They kind of remind me of my grandma's hands, which is absolutely fine because I always thought she had beautiful hands. And my wrists have also gotten pretty tiny. I bought a bracelet probably 3 weeks ago, and it was snug. I wore it to work the other day, and it was almost so loose it spun. It's a little awkward because I do have pretty big forearms, which is to be expected. In the past couple months, I have focused on my forearms a lot. My boyfriend and I want to start playing tennis again. He also goes golfing a lot. I would like to get back into that, and every time I try to attempt it, my forearms are on fire. So whenever I try a workout routine, I always try and do something to build those forearms. So those didn't shrink at all, but they have gotten stronger even with the no weights in this workout. But my wrists have gotten so much smaller. Also my ankles. I wouldn't say that I necessarily had cankles before, but I didn't have a whole lot of curve to my leg. Once you hit the knee, it was pretty straight all the way down. So it's been really nice to see that I am getting a little bit more shape in my body. Now for the actual before and after measurements. I started with a 42-inch chest, dropped down 1 inch to a 41-inch, which that's alright with me. It's not too big of a decrease, but it's still progress. My hips went from 46 inches to 44 and a half, so that's down 1.5 inches. My thighs, I dropped a half an inch. I went from 24 and a half to 24. Triceps. This one I've always been a little self-conscious about. I do have pretty thick arms, but when I measured them 4 weeks ago, they were 13.875 inches. Today, they came out to 13.25, which isn't even an inch, but I still felt pretty good about it because I am gaining muscle in my arms, both from the workouts and from where I work. I'm doing a lot of lifting during the day. My calves went from 17 inches to 16 and a half. The biggest difference I've noticed in the actual physical numbers is in my waist, which also is a little bit of a sore spot for me. 4 weeks ago, I was 42.25 inches around the waist. Today, when I weighed myself, I came in at 39 inches even. So that was a 3.25 inch drop. I never thought I'd see results like that. So overall, I lost 7.375 inches, which I've never measured inches lost before. I've always focused on the scale, the actual weight, and how I felt, which usually that's pretty discouraging because, I might feel good, but I won't be seeing results on the scale, or I'll see results on the scale, but I still feel like crap. Cize has been a great mix of both for me. I'm feeling great, I have more energy, I'm getting out more, I'm not as tired at work, and though I haven't overall seen an actual difference, the numbers don't lie. So that's been really exciting. I had a fantastic 4 weeks. I hope you've seen some of my videos, enjoyed some of those videos, seeing maybe if you haven't already done Cize, if it's something you might be interested in. I do highly recommend it. I mean, in 4 weeks, that flew by in an instant. I was just talking with my boyfriend about how, it doesn't feel like it's been 4 weeks, and we've both been pretty busy, work stuff, home stuff, and he said it felt like yesterday I was working out first video with him sitting in the living room for the first time. Now, for this upcoming week, I am taking a break from a scheduled workout. I still plan on continuing to do my yoga, which I do pretty often. I wouldn't say I'm really consistent. Every day is probably a stretch, but every other day, 2 days on, 2 days off, it's usually how I'm feeling, how much time I have. I do plan to keep up with that. And I also am going to keep trying to run. I know I haven't posted any more videos on my other playlist about that, but was hard to motivate myself to run when I'd work, come home and work out. I didn't feel like doing anything else. So I'm hoping this week off will get me back into running. I plan to utilize both my band and the fitness apps I've downloaded to kind of help further that along. And the next program I plan on doing, which I will start next week, is PiYo. It's another Beachbody product. This program is 6 weeks long, and I plan to do it in a similar fashion as I did with Cize. So I might post daily videos, I might post weekly videos, but it'll kind of be the same before and after kind of results that I want to see. And it'll be another program I want to introduce you guys to if, again, it's something you're interested in doing. Let you guys know my experience and help you decide if it's something that you think you're interested in. Thank you guys so much for sticking by these past couple of weeks and watching my progress. I really, really appreciate it. Seeing views on my videos, gaining subscribers, seeing those numbers increase has been a great motivation to me. I already thought I was crazy when I decided to start posting these videos on YouTube, but sitting down, watching the videos, and getting them online also kind of reconfirms the fact that I am working very hard and that I'm dedicating myself to this new lifestyle change and that it's going to bring great things into my future. So stick around. I might throw up a few videos this week, but I will definitely next week start that new routine, the PiYo. Please give this video a like if you've liked any of the videos you've seen in the past couple weeks. Also, please subscribe if you want to see more from me, and let me know in the comments if there's anything you want to see me do this week. Thanks again, guys. Bye.